Thank you for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Marlisa Goldsmith. We begin with tragic news tonight as the severe weather we've endured this week claimed the life of one Arkansan.
Strong winds caused a tree to fall in a mobile home in Cleveland County, killing a woman inside. THV11's Frederick Price brings us details from Risen.
To have an individual pass away from such an incident is horrible.
After a night of storms, you can usually find people sorting through what's left. But for some in this Cleveland County neighborhood, they're asking why.
And I just was sort of shell-shocked. I just couldn't believe it.
Floyd Spadoni lives in Bryant, but owns a house right next door to 20-year-old Addison Byrne's mobile home in Risen.
She was excited that she and River were going to be married.
That marriage to her husband, River, he tells me, happened just 1 month ago.
And they were about as excited as two 20-year-old people could be.
But shortly before 5 o'clock Wednesday night, strong wind gusts caused the unthinkable to happen.
Yes, it was a tree that fell on the mobile home, and the individual was trapped under.
After a tough rescue effort from the family inside, they weren't successful.
And all of a sudden the tree came down and it pinned her to the couch, and they couldn't get her, they couldn't get the limb off of her.
Stephen McClellan is the director of Cleveland County's Office of Emergency Management.
There were 3 people in the mobile home at the time, and two witnesses and the victim. It's a very tight-knit community, Risen is.
Something McClellan knows all too well.
And it's very disheartening. And I hope the community bands together behind the family.
McClellan says the rest of Wednesday night's storm damage around the city is minor.
Quite a few reports of trees being down on county roads, and as well as quite many county roads that were completely flooded due to rising waters.
For the city, damage that is fixable, but for Spadoni, a reminder of a life lost.
Well, my prayers go out to the family, and you know, I'll do anything I can do to help them.
In Risen, Frederick Price, THV 11 News.
Frederick, thank you. Byrne's mother says they're working on a GoFundMe page to raise money for the family, and the Office of Emergency Management down there says that the damage seen in the county will not meet federal threshold levels for relief funds.